Joyous day, another FPV video of my Chevy Suburban, who would have thunk it. Anyways, I got a lot fixed on this thing. Video-wise and driving-wise. I got the body roll figured out, or also known as torque twist. I learned that from a video, so that's pretty radical. So it turns out I just had some things tightened too much, plus I adjusted the rear suspension, where instead of keeping the shocks in back about the same stiffness, I tightened up the stiffness on, I think, the driver's side. So it's pushing, there's more resistance on, like, when I give it throttle, the front end wants to lift up on the right side. So the rear driver's side is actually preventing it from doing that, but also loosening up the stuff helped. And for the video-wise, I lifted the camera up more. To be honest, it could probably be just a little bit more higher, but I'm happy with it right now. And I did not get it lined up to where I wanted it to. See how it's a little bit off to the right of the steering wheel, where instead it should just be straight in front. Maybe it's just me noticing it. It drove me crazy when driving it. I don't know if there's a pun in there, but driving it around was a lot more fun. Plus the climbing it on in the dirt really blew my mind when doing my ghetto little hill climb thing. I seriously thought that video would be way more entertaining because I think I had all three trucks out. I was just gonna do videos of driving them around, but I took the Humvee up that little hill. I'm like, man, it took a little bit to get up there. I'm like, cool, I got an idea. I'll do a hill climb competition with my three trucks. And then I go to film it, and then the Humvee's like, yeah, no problem now, boss. We got this, like, right up there. And then the CX-10, once again, geared for rock climbing. Didn't get it up there. I did bring out my Kraken Claw Enduro tires, which those things are dope as hell. But I didn't put them on. It would have made it up there. Done it before.
More hits ahead.
But then it just came down to, like, man, I'm trying to out here have fun on my day off. I'm not trying to, like, sit down and switch out tires just for some video. I wanted to drive my RC cars. I put a lot of work into them things. So there's that. And then the Suburban, I didn't do a hill climb or anything with that. And I was blown away that it made it. I'm like, wow, this thing's got some muck luck. Here in the video, I'm actually going to the hill again. And this thing gets stuck on the weirdest stuff. Like, there's that little sapling thing off to the left. Yesterday, it got stuck on that, like, really, really good. And I'm like, I could rip this out, but I'm like, it's a sapling. I'm just gonna let it be. Let it grow. And here, I just, when I tried going up the hill, I didn't give it enough. I wanted to see if it could just crawl up it, but turns out I need some speed to get up the hill. There we go. And right here, just tried climbing up it, tires spin. So I'm like, whatever. Back her up, and just gun it. Gotta use my rear views here. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Hell yeah, brother. Made it up there. And then right around here, I get stuck on something. Not here, but like 2 feet. I get stuck on something. And if you look at the hood on the left front corner, there's nothing there, but like the camera turns around and then I gun it, and then magically there's a twig sticking there. Like sticking through the hood. It didn't go through the hood, but where the gap where it closes, right here, I think. Yep, right there. It just spawns in there, and it was dragging the whole way. So just a little twig got wedged up in there pretty good. Didn't affect it too much, but up here it affected it just enough to see where it's lifting up on the right side. I get some, I don't know if it's torque twist or if it was just the twig messing with something up. full throttle right here. Anyways, thanks for watching. Well, what do you think of these videos? Pretty cool? Or am I just beating a dead horse making them? I got the FPV, I'm gonna keep making them. Love doing it. I gotta find some new spots. I mean, like, there's a soccer field right over there. I guess I could go drive it at. Big open field. Right now, I'm just watching traffic because I think it's funny. Just big old vehicles driving by with this tiny little truck thing. But you know, like I said, I got the soccer field across the street. There's a pretty badass old, I wouldn't say it's old abandoned, but it's an old amusement park from like the 1920s, and it's torn down, but it's a park now, and like the foundations to the buildings are there. So I might lug this up there and check it out because there's some steep climbs there for sure. A lot of terrain to drive on. Plus, it's getting to the end of the summer, so I don't think there's many people there. But yeah, what do you think of the videos? Pretty cool. I'm blown away at the technology, man. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.